Hello again, YouTubers and tape heads alike. Thank you for stopping by. Today I want to show you the latest Revox B77 that I am working on. This is a Revox B77 Mark II. Operates at 15.5 and 3 3/4 inch per second. This is a 2-track machine. Um, it came to me on on in a bad state. Nothing was working on this thing. So the first thing I did was, as always, I always clean up the machine and then I put it back together and get it working first before I do any repairs to it. So this one, no audio. Um, there was no audio in it. There was a lot of noise with the motors, and and the meters were not working either. So I had to go through it properly. So currently I am recapping the machine, meaning replacing all the caps on it. So as I go through it, recapping these boards, I always test it as I go along. So when I complete one board, I put it in and I turn on the machine and make sure it works. So this allows me to find out exactly which card is bad, or if something goes wrong, I can find it easily. Like, for example, if I made a mistake on the board, I can always find it easily. So today I'm almost done with the recapping. Pretty much, this is the output card, output amplifier card. I'm gonna put it in. You have to be careful with these pins. They will bend if you push them in too hard. Okay, it's seated properly. This is the monitor PC board. Properly. And I try to keep everything tidy as possible. You know, let it look real nice, not touching like the wheels, for example, like the capstan motor. Make sure that the wires are properly dressed up in the unit so it looks real nice, and it's easy to see if you misplace any wiring or anything. When you dressed it up real nice, you can easily understand what you did. Did you miswire something? Did you leave out some wire or something? Yeah, so I just keep it clean. Anyway, so now I am going to turn on the machine and see what gives. Show you what's going on here. Okay. If you notice, I also have an isolation transformer down the bottom here. So I never work without an isolation transformer for safety reasons. So I'm going to power up the deck now to see if we get power. Okay. See that the deck has powered up properly. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to load a tape. And like I said, this is a 2-track machine. So I'm going to load a pre-recorded tape. I know some people might be saying, oh, this thing is hard to thread, but it's not really hard to thread. It's just me being awkward. Okay, here's a moment of truth. Let's see. All right. If you notice the tape kind of drag a bit when I touch play. I will have to sort that out. But like I say, this is a work in progress. I'm still working on the deck, so I gotta sort that out because it's supposed to just be stiff like that. So it's a little bit slack. So I'll figure that out and correct that issue before the deck is ready. But now this is preliminary testing. So I will go back and adjust the transport so that everything is tight and nice when this is all done. Meters are flashing nicely, you know, sounding real good. One other test I'm gonna do, I'm gonna test if this deck is recording. So I'm gonna remove these reels and put some of my smaller reels on it that I use for testing out the tape. I have a CD player over here that's hooked into the tape, and then these are some computer speakers that I'm using as my monitor speakers for this purpose. So you see, I threaded it much quicker this time than the first time with the big reels. Big reels kind of awkward sometimes. Okay. So right away we know that the recording circuitry is working because the input circuitry at least is working. So the music is coming from the CD into the deck and going out to my speakers here. So this is the recording control here. And you see the needles are flashing now. So I'm gonna put it into recording mode and hopefully it records. I haven't tried out the recording yet, but we'll find out. And if you notice, I'm flicking between tape and input. Right? When the deck is properly calibrated and you switch between the two, you're not supposed to hear any difference in the sound coming in. The input must match the output. And here we go. This is the input that's coming in now. It's on the input. Can can hardly hear any difference. No difference pretty much. And mark you, this tape hasn't been calibrated yet. It's still being worked on. So far so good. So after all this is done, and I fix the issue with the tape looping a bit, I will be calibrating the deck. Okay, so I'm gonna stop now and see. Then I'm gonna put it onto tape, click it to tape. So this is what's coming in off of the CD. Alright, so put it to tape. When I hit play, I'm gonna get what I just recorded. But before I do that, I gotta rewind it. Okay, so now I'm gonna play. What do you know? Recording is working. It's recording. I should say it's playing back what it just recorded. So we can say the input circuitry is working and the record circuitry is working. So the deck is working so far, but there is much more to be done to it. I gotta fix the tape transport issue right there, and then I'm going to calibrate the deck. And when I calibrate the deck, I uses MRL tape, and I calibrate it using the instructions in the B77 service manual. I do everything according to the book when I do the calibration. So no mistakes right there. So this has been a fun project, real fun project. The hardest part was getting parts in. You got to wait and wait and wait and wait to get parts in for these. But parts are available, so you just have to be patient. And I have my little lab set up, so you know I can do all my work right here. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be hopefully putting out another video showing the deck complete and properly working. Someone asked me, why don't I shoot the video whilst I'm doing the work? But I work so slowly that it would take a long time to edit the video and all that. So that's why I prefer do it in stages, as opposed to, you know, some real expert guys I've seen on YouTube who work while they make the video, you know, and that's good. I like to watch those videos too. Learn a lot from them. But anyway, this is the conclusion of this demo. This is a work in progress. The deck is not done, so I know people will be commenting on this deck, on this demo. Comments are welcome. I learned a lot from that too. So keep them coming, and any tips would be appreciated to the expert out there. And once again, thanks for watching. Bye.